All right, y'all. So it looks like Kai Cenat can't find his way out of the hot seat right now. It looks like he's currently being exposed by Gigi's mother. So yeah, this situation is now going on, and then the Legends was mad at him. So yeah, it's a lot going on with Kai, man. Not even including what happened with Tota, and yeah, that whole situation. It's just a lot happening. So yeah, we finna jump into what's going on right now with Gigi and Kai Cenat.
Alright, y'all, so let's get into this. So it looks like Kai is out here catching strays and also getting caught up in a crossfire between his girlfriend Gigi and her mother, to the point that now Gigi's mother wants to come out and basically expose the fact that Kai is coming in between their relationship. And on top of that, she also lets it be known that, yeah, Gigi definitely had a wild past before she got up with Kai. So yeah, it's a whole lot going on, so let me fill you in and give you the scoop on this one.
Yeah, so exposing your own daughter for, like, it already sounds crazy. Exposing your own daughter for having a wild past and going on the internet and trying to get attention and doing all this. You don't sound like the type of mother that you would have a healthy relationship with your child in the first place. Like, you go into the internet instead of actually talking to your child behind the scenes, you're already not moving like a good parent. But hey, that's just my opinion.
So now this whole situation between Gigi and her mother started off because of this clip right here of Gigi talking about her upbringing. So y'all check this out.
I just really wanted somebody that was there to just listen and just, somebody I could open up to. Anytime I'm going through something, you'll never know, because it's like, I don't open up to people, I don't talk to people because I never really had that as a child. So it's like, now it's easier for me to just get through life alone. I never really just felt like love, I just...
Well, now, Gigi's mother, Ashley, was not happy about any of this. And in fact, she took to her IG story and posted all of this in response to what Gigi had to say, basically expressing how hurt she was and how much she did for her daughter and how could she be online even saying any of this. So now it seems like before going to social media, Ashley did not...
What most parents fail to realize is that buying your child things, working all the time for your child, and keeping a roof over their head and stuff like that, yeah, those are very important things. But your child has mental health and psychological issues and things like that needs to be dealt with, expressed, and talked about also. And most parents never have the time to talk to their kids. And that is what parenting is. Money and all this type of stuff, that is stuff that's of this earth and of this world, which is completely unimportant. Your daughter is a person. She has a spirit, a soul. Like, there's a lot to her that is required more so than just the things that you do to prove and express your love in the ways you know how to express it. So, and then, yeah, well, if a parent feels attacked, they're not going to hear nothing that you're saying. They're going to, oh, I did this, I did that, I sacrificed, and that's good. That's the conversation, and it leads nowhere because it still just goes right past what someone is actually feeling. And that's what a child needs, someone to feel them.
Try to seek out the original video to try to get the full context behind why her daughter said what she said. So you know what? Let me give it to y'all. Y'all check this out.
With a lot of materialistic stuff, like everybody knows. You know me? If you've been knowing me since I was a kid, you know I was a very spoiled kid. Like, I had everything. But I feel like what I was lacking in life, what I was lacking growing up was the feeling of just true love. Like, I felt like I didn't really have, I don't know, I never really just felt like love. Everything was just thrown at me. I feel like when I hate to say certain things, but this is kind of like a vulnerable video, and of course I'm grown. Like, this stuff don't matter to me or mean anything to me anymore, but it's something that I'm definitely aware of. But when people are guilty, they try to throw things at you. Like, you ever watch a movie where there's this rich kid, and then they have the parents that's always at work, but the parents is okay, I'm just gonna get you a new purse, I'm just not gonna get you a new this, I'm just gonna get you a new that. And it's yeah, that stuff be cool because it's okay, now I got it. But it's no, I just really wanted somebody that was there to just listen and just, somebody I could open up.
So now Gigi went on to say that there's a lot of things that she wants to take from her mother when she becomes a mother, but there's also some things that she wants to change, which is what she was referring to in that clip. That was it. So now the craziest part about all this is the fact that clip that her mother saw comes from an old video, a video from December 2024. So now how the hell did we get here talking about this now? I have absolutely no clue. But it seems as though her mother may have came across this video recently. I don't know. So now from the time that her mother posted on IG responding back to all this to the time that she decided to go live, which we'll get to in a second, it had to have been at least 20 hours, which was more than enough time to realize that the clip was old, and on top of that, actually go seek out the original video and get the full context. But she did none of that, and instead she decided needed to go live and address all this. Well, now while doing so, she claims that Gigi was wild before she got with Kai, and the only reason why Kai likes her the way that she is because of her. Everything that she is because of what she instilled in her.
So look at her still not listening to her daughter. She basically popped out on the internet and proved her daughter's point. Like literally that's all she did. Proved that she didn't listen to her daughter. Her daughter could make a whole video explaining something. She didn't hit her daughter up and say, yo, what's this video that I hear about? I didn't know that you felt this way. Nothing like that. She gets on the internet and tries to expose her back and then expose Kai with her. Like, this is the shit she was talking about. Like, you can't buy away these issues. If you can't listen to your child, you're not listening to your child. You have responsibilities as a parent. And getting in your emotions, attacking your child publicly and your child's man, that is not the way to go about things, especially if you care about the child. This is a clout chasing. Why do you need to explain yourself to the internet? You can just talk to your daughter because that's where the issue is. What the internet thinks about you isn't even real. It does not matter. And as an adult, you should know this. But hey, as an experienced adult.
Prior to getting a hold of her, she was all over social media doing all types of wild things. So now, not only that, but according to her mother, she claims that Gigi stopped by recently and told her that she needed to publicly distance herself from her mother. Yes, her own mother. Now, according to her, she says that this information came from Kai. Basically, Kai felt like her being around her mother wasn't a good look. Now, on top of that, apparently it's not just the mother, but it's her best friend. So now, her mother did not mention who this supposed best friend was that Kai was referring to that he wanted Gigi to stay away from. But some supporters are speculating that it may be Brooklyn Frost. Now, I don't know about that, but hey, that's just the rumor out there. Well, now, anyway, let's get into this live because her mother definitely had a whole lot to say, and you could definitely tell she feels a way about Kai. So, y'all check this out.
It's just crazy. This is just crazy to me, y'all. Like, it's heartbreaking. Y'all don't even really see me on the net. On the internet. I don't get on here. I get on here every day and ask for sympathy, beg for sympathy, tell y'all my problems and all that. I don't give up. Listen, Lord, forgive me. I don't give up. I wake up every day and handle my business. I'm just in disbelief. And I'm so disappointed in my daughter. Like, I don't know who she is. Like, the she is doing is just the shit she's like.
And this is not something that you tell the internet. It's something that you tell your daughter. Imagine being a mother going to the internet with this, because what is this going to do? It's going to cause more issues for your daughter. If your daughter's lost, you have to let her be lost. If your daughter's in the wrong, you have to let her be wrong. Not add fuel to the fire and expose her on the internet. This is not what a parent does. A parent protects. And this is a mother out of alignment, a mother who doesn't understand what her job as a mother is. And this is the issue. This is why I'm more inclined to believe Gigi when she says that she didn't have all the things that she needed and mentally and psychologically, because this your first instinct to get on the internet and expose her, that shows a lack mentally and psychologically when it means in some areas where, in some key areas of actually being a parent, like the type that'll listen to your child and things like that. Like, you didn't even want to talk to your child about this. You went straight to the internet. That shows us something. That's very telling.
To feel abandoned by your kid hurts. Was I perfect? No, nobody's perfect. But boy, did I give it my best, especially when your daddy was never around. Like, never even tried and could pull up, didn't. It's just like, I don't know why she wanna like do me like this. I feel like she has never really cared. Like, it's like, damn, do you even love me? Like,
this is a woman who wants to be seen as a victim online as opposed to actually want to solve a problem behind the scenes with her child. So all the acting and things like that, it's a cry for attention. And that's the thing. Like, you would rather have attention out of this situation than to really feel what your daughter's feeling. And if Kai told her to stay away from you, understand why he would say that in the first place. And honestly, you're the type of woman who would expose them on the internet like this. So Kai is not stupid. More than likely, he saw this type of stuff. And if you would do this publicly on the internet, what else is happening behind the scenes in your household and your family that we don't know about? Like, what do you do that Gigi knows that she may feel trauma towards that we don't know about, that Kai may know? So it's just, I highly doubt Kai is just walking around super controlling, like, no, I'm going to control every aspect of your life. I highly doubt is that. More than likely, he knows something that makes him believe that, nah, you don't need to be around her right now. That's going to mess up all the things that you have going on, and you're in a much better place right now. So, and Kai's job is to protect. He's to protect the woman that he's with. So, I mean, hey, but this is a sign that, you know, it's probably a lot of truth in what Gigi is saying.
I have done nothing but be there for Gabrielle. I don't know who she is. This girl came in my house recently, a couple months ago. My friends was over. We was here. I cooked. We had wine or whatever. She came in, and I don't know how we got on the subject of the internet. Gabrielle looked at me in front of my friends and told me, I think we need to keep our relationship off the internet. So all of y'all who in my messages saying you ain't post us and since it's this and this and that, our relationship off the internet. Then she follows up with, oh yeah, and Kai said, yeah, Mr. Kai Cenat said, told my daughter, my baby, that he did his research on me. And her best friend. Now, who her best friend is, y'all, I really don't know. I know Gabrielle friends, but who the best friend is, I don't know. But best friend, he said, you too. He said.
When you're a celebrity on Kai Cenat's level, everyone is looking to get at him using something, using some information, using something that happens. Everyone is looking to do that. So why put yourself in a situation that's going to strain what you have going on when you have become a target because of who you're with? In order to get to Kai Cenat, they will use anything, which means your family as well. So if your family has flaws and issues and things like that, or your friends that they don't want to fix, that is something that can surface and come to the light, and that can reflect badly on Kai and your daughter. So to sit here and play victim, it's kind of crazy. And then if they didn't want to come and speak to you about it, you must be the type of person who can't be spoken to, which Gigi has just said her whole life she didn't feel listened to. So at the point where she didn't feel listened to her whole life, we know you ain't gonna listen to them. So why would they come and try to speak to you when you have proven who you are her entire life? And then the first thing you do is jump on the internet to expose her. This shows all the character traits that makes them just want to distance as opposed to deal with this. It's not rocket science.
He said that. He told my baby. He told my baby that if she hung out with me or her best friend, and he did his background on us, she hung out with us. It's so hard to say that her reputation would be ruined. I was just mind blown. Like, and then when I think about this, like over the past couple of days, like Kai Cenat, all you do is sit down with women of different sorts, different kinds, you know, different backgrounds, different reputations. All you do is sit down with rappers with different reputations. You love a sit down, but you telling me you never thought to sit down over a glass of water with me.
She cooked right there. I mean, at the end of the day, if you trying to get serious with a woman and move life forward with a woman, you should know the parent, not just take her word for it, because what Gigi's word could be is very biased, and it could just be a damaged relationship on her end. The mother may not be as bad as maybe she's been portrayed by Gigi. So it is your responsibility as a man to do your due diligence. Some accountability needs to be taken there for sure.
And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? You don't got with me. I never gave. But what you won't do is turn my baby against me. You got so much to say about me, but you get on the internet and say Gabrielle is.
Now she's attacking Kai. Do you realize the only thing that he knows about her comes from Gigi? Like he can only know things that comes from Gigi, and the way that he's decided that he thinks is best to move has to be things that your daughter feels, which goes right back to the point of he needs to, like, you need to talk to your daughter. This needs to be worked out with your daughter and figured out with your daughter, not the internet. What is the internet gonna do about it? all you're attempting to do is damage Kai's career or something. And this is kind of a weird approach to, you know, this is not going to fix anything. You damage Kai's career. If anything, that's just going to make things even worse. So that's kind of weird.
This, Gabrielle's that. Gabrielle's God-fearing. That's from me, baby. Prayed up. I pray over that girl. I pray for her. I've been telling her to go to church. And she's been going the past couple, weeks? You've been with her, a year and a half now? That's her mama. You say, oh, she could cook so good. She could clean. She this, that. That's her mama. You say she from Louisiana? No, she not. She was born there. Gabrielle's been gone from Louisiana since she was 2. I'm from Louisiana. So that Louisiana girl in the kitchen praying for you, she get that from her mama. I ain't never got on this app and bragged and said, oh my God, Kai said my daughter was this. Oh my God, I did a good job. I ain't never came to this internet for validation. My point is, Gabrielle, you ain't never went through life alone. You don't even know what that's like.
So from what I hear, it sounds like her mom has been through a lot, struggled through a lot, overcome a lot, and she was more than likely her entire life focusing on her own issues, her own struggles, and she wasn't there emotionally and mentally for Gigi. So her mom has a very valid point in that life gets a hell of a lot harder than your spoiled ass may know about. But at the same point in time, that don't negate the fact that if your daughter's missing a bunch of things mentally and emotionally that you didn't provide, it's a situation that needs to truly be worked out behind the scenes, and you need to be open. Both sides need to be open to hearing one another, because it sounds like a very solvable situation. And yeah, if Kai said just distance yourself and things like that, I mean, maybe there's more context that we don't know nothing about, because that would be the only thing that I can think of. But yeah, it's like, this is a situation that needs, regardless, it needs to be handled off camera. Like, it's the first thing you do when you see something shouldn't be running to the internet. It should be running to your child, because your child is feeling something, going through something. And even the consideration of cutting you off, it's like, why would that even be an option? Like, why would that be an option at all? Why would that be something that she's willing to do? Like, it can't be all sunshine and roses like you're saying. And that's the thing. Like, the truth needs to be spoken about.
The way you
behind the scenes
treat me, the way you treat your siblings, the way you treat us lately. I don't know who you are, boo. I pray whatever your little heart desire. I've always been praying for you to have the.
Hey, how she's treating you right now is also a reflection of how you raised her, by the way. So if she really is bugging and she's changed up, she done flip-flop because she got a man with money, you raised, like, something that you did or did not do as a parent is responsible for that. So don't take accountability for all the good that's come from her. What about the bad too? And this is the thing that parents don't want to see. All of it comes from you. So you'll take all that accountability for all the good that she has, but no accountability for the bad. Oh, it's you treat us so bad. Why she treating y'all like that? Where'd she get that from? Why does she feel this way towards y'all? If she's willing to do whatever for the money, why would she be willing to do that? Why would she be that type of person?
Desires of your heart, and you know it. Just my birthday before last, when I had the red dress on. Yes, she's on my page with the red dress. She posted me. She came over. She cooked. She made me breakfast. She sent me to the spa. That's my baby. She posted me. She said, happy birthday to my rock. 6 months later, she get with this dude. I'm happy for her. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, ever since this is going on, I don't recognize her. She ain't never went to the internet and said before that she just felt alone and this, that, and the other. And now that you got this internet attention, that's what you doing? We ain't gonna do that.
Hold on, ain't that video from 2024? So that video is from 2024. She wasn't even with Kai when that video was posted. So how's she trying to frame this as Kai is the reason that video was posted, or she felt that way, when that video ain't had nothing to do with Kai?
I don't deserve that. I don't deserve that. I was there. And I'm always standing up for myself and my babies. And Cenat, you say you're a God-fearing man, baby. Baby, as a God-fearing man, you should know there's so much power. There's life in the power of the tongue. God-fearing men don't divide and conquer. Keep my name out your mouth, man. Keep my name out your mouth. You don't know me. You don't know me. You never tried to get to know me. To talk to my daughter about me is crazy. You did your homework. You don't know me. If you would have did your homework, you would have knew. You'd have been like, whoa. She actually a lot like her mama. Yeah.
I mean, if Kai's never spoken to her, Kai's never tried to establish or build a relationship with her, I mean, he's not justified or qualified to be making decisions saying that she doesn't need to be around her mom and stuff like that. Like, it's your job to get to know her and try to protect her in a better way, because if possible, you're supposed to keep the family together. Like, if like, I could see if the mom got a dark past and she's like, she don't want to talk to you and things like that, and then she's having a bad impact on your girl, like, that's a completely different situation. But for that to be the first option is just to cut the mom off, that's kind of crazy.
Y'all wild. Y'all crazy. You know, like I said, I'ma always go out sad or whatever y'all want to call it behind my name when it come to me as a mom. I live for my kids.
See, this is cap. Like, at the point where, like, you finna go out a certain way because for your kids, what this is going to do is reflect badly on your kid, and it's going to negatively impact your kid. The internet, like, come on now, like, no one really probably would have cared, but you and what you're trying to do to your daughter right now and her man, like, this is what reflects badly on all of them. And yeah, this is problematic. This shows, like, your words are not matching your actions. At the end of the day, you're not a social media person. You're not an influencer like them, or not one that's known. So yeah.
I don't get on here and beg y'all for sympathy. And please don't get in my comments and say you should talk to your daughter. I did. So when I said mean, disrespectful, rude little girl, I talked to her. She laughed at me. She said, oh, you big mad. Laughed at me. Laughed at me. Laughed at me. She said, oh, you real hurt. And laughed.
And that's the woman you raised, man. Like, that's who you raised. So then after she laughed, you chose to expose her. I mean, that's kind of crazy. And you raised her. So you won't want to take accountability for all the bad, all the good. You want to take accountability for all the good, you got to take accountability for this too. If that's truly who she is. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. As always, be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out, Joe.